welcome back. It has been a hot minute since I sat down to film. A lot has been going on. Busy season for me, and you know, holidays coming up. So before I get into this video, I did want to quickly mention that I did start Accutane, and I'm thinking about doing a video on it. Let me know if it's something you want to see. I've been on it for about a week and a half. My skin, I already have dry skin, so my skin is obviously getting drier, but it's getting really sensitive already. So, but yeah, I've been taking pictures. When I started, I'm gonna take one every week. So let me know if you want to see anything on my Accutane journey and getting rid of all this acne on my face. Anyways, today we're gonna go ahead and dive into this. I'm gonna put a little bit of face makeup on, and then we'll get into what this video is all about. So hang on 1 minute. All right guys, so today I'm gonna be testing out a brand of eyeshadow that is new to me. I've been curious about this, and since I haven't filmed in a while, I was trying to figure out what to film. It feels weird to sit back down, and my husband actually gave me one of my Christmas presents early, so I had something to film with. And so he picked this out, and I'm actually quite surprised but excited to try this. So this is a Juvia's Place palette. This is the Warrior 3 palette. So this is a very vibrant palette. Here is the palette itself, and there are the colors. So I'm going to dip into this palette today. I will swatch all of the colors, but I want to attempt to see how wearable you can make this palette. You look at this, sorry, he's going to be humming. You look at this and think, oh my goodness, that's just all insanely bright. So how can this be wearable? I'm going to attempt it, but he wanted me to use the green today. So we're gonna go in that area, and then I will swatch them. So let's go ahead and start. Since there are no neutral tones at all, I'm going to use my bronzer in my crease just to have a little bit of a base going. So I'm gonna take my Hourglass Ghost. Well, I thought I cleaned it, hold on. I'm gonna take my Hourglass Ghost palette and go in the bronzer. Just start by just getting some color in the crease to frame the eyes. So even if you don't have other palettes, you can use your bronzers, your blushes, your highlights as eyeshadows to go along with these bright colors. A lot of times I will just use my bronzer and highlight on the lid and use that as eyeshadow and be out the door. So I'm taking the bronzer on the lower lash line as well. I'm just pinching this big fluffy brush and just framing the eyes a little bit. So now that that base is set, okay, so I've never used Juvia's Place eyeshadows before. I have no idea how they perform. I've heard good things, but I'm gonna start with the yellow. The pan size on these is like insane. If you've never seen one in person, like it's 3 times the size of a normal eyeshadow, which is good if they're neutrals, but man, these colors I don't think you'd ever go through. So let's see the pigmentation on this yellow. I'm going really light to start. I don't want to go full bam color right now. I looked this palette up last night, and a lot of the looks that I've seen are, you know, just pink on the lid, purple, blue, like so many colors that I don't think most people would wear on a daily basis or ever, unless you're trying to get an Instagram photo. So I love trying to make palettes a little bit more wearable and show you that colorful palettes can be for the everyday person. Just introduce 1 or 2 colors here or there. And like this yellow, I've seen it be very intensified and bright yellow, but you just use it like this lightly in the crease. It's just a nice wash of color. If I wanted to do a nice fall look, I would do the yellow like I did, and then the orange a little bit lower, and then the red in the outer corner. I think that'd be a beautiful fall look. But my husband wants me to use the green, so I'm gonna attempt to use that green. I actually want to see how the matte yellow does on the finger, because I think I'm gonna do green on the outer corner and then fade it into the yellow. So I'm going to put the yellow on the inner portion of the lid. And then I'll probably end up putting my highlight on top of the yellow. That seems to work pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna start light with the green again because I don't know the pigmentation on this. So I'm just gonna tap into the green and lightly start tapping this on the outer corner. Now, when I say wearable, some of you may be thinking that this is still a lot of color, and yes, it is. But I feel like you can do it in a little bit more subtle way and still wear it every day and not look, you know, too crazy. Dipping back into the yellow, blending out that crease right here. I'm back into the yellow with my finger, just to go on top of that and blending that out. These mattes are very blendable and smooth. I'm gonna take the yellow on the lower lash line, and then just a little bit of the green on the outer edge. I'm gonna take my Ofra highlighter in Star Island on this little brush in the inner corner. Right under the brow bone. I'm going to put some eyeliner on real quick and mascara and be right back. Alright guys, so here is the finished look with the Warrior 3 palette. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these and then I'm going to talk about how I feel they performed and we will go from there. So let's go ahead and swatch the first three. The green, the yellow, and the red. Not the greatest on like an initial swatch, but they do blend in fairly well. The next row we have the orange, the purple, and the pink. Purple looks kind of patchy on the finger. Let's see. Well, the orange is really good. Oh wow, purple just fell everywhere. That is an intense purple. And the pink, not bad. All right, let's see how these metallics do. We've got two metallics here and then a matte. So we've got the metallic blue. I'm not even sure what to call that one. And then we have another blue. Let's see, here's the metallic. Okay, the metallic is gorgeous. Oh, that one's really pretty too. That one's kind of chunky. Oh, it blends, but it is a little chunky. So there are the swatches of the Warrior 3 palette. So far, based on the two shadows I've used of this, I am not like overwhelmed with the quality of it, but I'm not disappointed in it. I think that they'll work fine. I think that they can build up. I want to see, I'm going to take my ABH Norvina Collection palette and I want to compare that pink and purple to one in here. Swatch it down here, I'm sorry. Here is the pink in the Norvina palette. I definitely see a quality difference in the mattes. And I'm swatching on my elbow, but they're a lot smoother in the ABH. Sorry, I'm like way down there. Those are very similar colors. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with it some more. I'm not disappointed in the quality. It does look good and it wasn't too difficult to blend. I really wish there was more shimmer though, because those two shimmers are beautiful. I think that if you are going to this palette for just one specific color, then that might make a... Where did the black come from? No idea. That might make a little bit more sense. But if you like color, it's a relatively inexpensive palette to get the color from. So I say it's good. I want to play with it some more though. So I don't want to give you my final like stamp of approval. There's my first impression kind of look at Juvia's, I keep wanting to say Juvia. It's Juvia's Place. At Juvia's Place, eyeshadows. So yeah, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm filming this on the day before Thanksgiving, so we'll see if I get this up by then. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, if you have any ideas for future videos, I've kind of, like I said, been kind of going through a uninspired time of filming, and it's been busy with holiday photos, and I've got a lot of editing family pictures to do. So I believe in the next week or two, all that should slow down for me. So if there's anything specific you want to see before Christmas, let me know, and Lincoln and I will get that filmed because he's always here. All right, guys, I'm sorry this video is a little everywhere and it's a little bit, I feel weird filming again. I don't know why, but thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumb. Oh, by the way, side note, I think I'm going pink with my hair. Remember the rose gold that I did, the temporary one? I think I'm going to do that permanently. My appointment is next... Is it really next week? My appointment's next... No. What is today? It is next week. My appointment's next week. So, my next video, I may have pink hair. Who knows? We'll see. See ya. Alright, so... Before I get it into... Get it? Lincoln, don't grind your teeth, baby.